What's up, guys? It's Brady here, and today I am here with the video that I've been waiting to make all season, and that is the ranking of every Spirit Halloween 2020 prop. Now, just before I start the list, I just want to say this is excluding online-only props and also excluding select stores only props, since I doubt any of my stores are going to carry those ones, and yeah. And even if my stores do carry them, I definitely won't get to see all of them, and a lot of other people won't. But, yeah, here's the list. So, at number 18, we have Angeline, which is, in my opinion, the worst Spirit Halloween prop of all time. Yes, worse than Wheelchair Granny. Yes, worse than the prop that's next on this list. I just hate everything about this one. I mean, first off, it's a knockoff of a Party City prop, which I think is kind of funny because everyone was talking about how Party City knocks off Spirit, and then we just have this horrible prop. The face looks like it's from Shrek, and then they tried to make realistic hair, which doesn't go with it at all. The mouth movement's horrible, the phrases are horrible, pretty much all the movement's horrible, and then of course it's way smaller in person than it looks on the video. There's not a single thing that I like about this prop. And, yeah, on to number 17. So, at number 17, we have Johnny Punk. This is the one that everyone says is the worst prop of this year. And even though I disagree with that, I don't like this one. I mean, I honestly think it would be an okay prop if it had better audio. But they decided to try to make it like a bully kid prop. I don't really know why, but they did. I was hoping it would be more of like a creepy clown kid, which I normally don't really like creepy kids, but that would have worked way better than what it actually was. Besides the bad phrases, the structure of it isn't good at all. Just a disappointment, especially since it's from WO, which is one of my favorite new Spirit Halloween like exclusive companies. But yeah, anyway, on to number 16. So, at number 16, we have Twisted Tina. Now, I know this is a static, but I still decided to count it here just because, I don't really know, I just decided to. But anyway, so this is a very forgettable static. It's okay, not really creepy though, just kind of is there. But it is pretty big, definitely not worth the price, but then again, neither is any Spirit Halloween prop this year. But I mean, it's okay. It would be cool for a custom, but I just think it would be so much better if it had movement, or at least like lit up and made sound or something. But, yeah, like I said, just kind of there. I mean, I don't really like it, but I don't really dislike it either. It just kind of exists. But, yeah, anyway, on to the next prop. So, at number 15, yeah, is Mommy's Favorite. Now, Mommy's Favorite's a prop that I actually kind of liked once I saw the teaser, but it was so small in person. Like, you can get a prop this size at Home Depot for half the price, and it's $100. Like, really, it's smaller than a normal child, which it's like what it's meant to be, and also it's very cheaply made. However, I do kind of like it a bit. I mean, it's okay, just a very mid and forgettable prop. I think the prototype was a lot better, the phrases were better, and the face looked a lot better too. And yeah, this one is kind of just a disappointment. But at number 14, we have Sewer Varmint. Like the past three props, it just exists. Like, I don't like it, I don't dislike it, but I do like it a bit more than the last two. I like the idea of a two-headed rat, but I feel like it has so many flaws. I wish they made it more like the Morbid Enterprises doggy door, where it was like, had black fur and a bunch of red spots where it was kind of bleeding and stuff. And also, it's way too small. In my opinion, the most overpriced prop this year, which says a lot. And yeah, however, I do think that it's an okay prop. It could fit really good in themes, but just not really that much for me. I do see why a lot of people like it though, but even if you do like it, you gotta admit that price is just horrible. So yeah, at the number 13 spot, we have Miserable Mary. Now, I feel like there's kind of a really big gap between this one and Sewer Varmint, because I actually didn't really like it when I saw the teaser. I was expecting a lot more from it, but actually seeing it in person it's really good. It moves really fast, loud audio, and even though WO disappointed us with Johnny Punk, this one really impressed me. I don't have too much to say about it, but I do kind of like how they're making, even though they have a lot of unique props, they still kind of have a little generic zombie prop. So yeah, on to the next prop. Number 12, we have Ellie Hatchet. Now, this is one that everyone was hyped for, and they seem kind of disappointed about. But I like this one. There's not that much to it. It would make for a good DIY prop. But yeah, I like it. I think it's kind of creative, and like a lot of these other ones, could fit into some themes. But yeah, at number 11, we have Punctured Pete. I wasn't expecting to like this one when I saw the first teaser, like showing off the whole selection this year. But this one, just in person, really impressed me. I think it's pretty realistic, good audio, great realistic movement, and it also has a lot of detail. The one thing I don't like about it is that its whole head glows in the dark. But besides that, it's great, but there's just so many good ones this year that it's not even in the top 10. At number 10, we have the Huntress. This is really creative. I love the place that they put it, and the theme definitely adds like a lot to the front theme this year. And yeah, like I said, just super creative, and I think the price is good for a spirit price. So yeah, I definitely like this one. I might get it at the 50% off sale. Depends if my stores get in the select store only ones. But yeah, we'll just have to see. And number 9 is the Butcher. Even though this one has kind of grown down on me a little bit from when I first saw the teaser, I still really like this. It's a great life-size prop. It's really creepy. I love the idea of it. And yeah, I do think it should have had more movement, but besides that, I think it's really good. Oh, and I hate the leg structure. But yeah, I definitely do like this prop. I really liked it when I saw the teaser, then it kind of grew down on me, but I've started to like it even more recently. So yeah, it's good. I don't think I'll be getting it, but it's still a great prop. In the number 8 spot, we have Fright in the Box. This one is just really cool. I love that they finally made a Jack in the Box prop this year, and it's good. It has a lot of good detail, and I like how it pops out, even though it is pretty slow. I do think it is extremely overpriced, but like I said, then again, so is every prop this year. And yeah, I would probably get this one if it weren't for Home Depot carrying their Jack in the Box, which is my favorite prop this year out of any store. And I do have it, but I'm waiting till my birthday next weekend to open it. But yeah, Fright in the Box is definitely really good. In the number 7 spot, we have Uncle Charlie. Now, the 2010 Uncle Charlie, I wasn't that big a fan of. I thought it was extremely overrated. It's a good idea. I love the idea of a sketchy clown, but I feel like the structure was just horrible with it. And this year, I feel like they improved it because I just think they made it a lot better. It has mouth movement now. And yeah, a lot of people don't like that they made it kind of into a generic clown. But like I said, I still think it's better. However, I did like the prototype a lot better. I thought the face looked more like the old one, because the one thing that I think the old one did better than this one is having like a face that's better. But besides that, I really like this guy. I don't think I'll be getting him just because I would get him if he was at the sale, but he sold out almost everywhere. So yeah. In the number 6 spot, we have Miss Mercy. This was one that was not featured in the teaser showing the lineup, which I'm kind of surprised about. But yeah, another filler prop on this list, which really disappointed me because I was looking forward to seeing it. But I eventually did get to. It was actually one of the first fillers that I saw this year. So yeah, really cool. It's a really scary prop, which Spirit hasn't been carrying that much of recently. Like, I feel like we need more scary ones. And I just think this is super unsettling, great detail. And I think the price is reasonable just because of how good a quality it is. But yeah, really good prop. And at number 5, we have the Nightcrawler. And when I saw the teaser of this, I liked it, but it wasn't one that I loved, and I thought it was a bit overrated. But seeing this in person just changed it. The movement looked great, because I was kind of scared the swaying movement wouldn't be noticeable, but it really is. It also looks good, too. Like, I think the face looks really good. It's really detailed. One of the ones that I do think is pretty worth the price because of all its movement. Like, they could have easily just had jump scare movement or just swaying movement, but they did both, which I really like. Almost all the props this year were super creative, and this one's, like, no exception to it. But yeah, this one's great, and I might get it if it's at the sale, but I don't even think I've seen like a box of it this year. But yeah, now the top 4 are pretty much all equal, except I like number 1 a bit better than all of them. But it could really go anyway with 4 to 2. But if I had to pick, this is the order I'd put them in. At number 4, we have the Harvester of Souls. This one was a really creepy and I think a little bit creative idea that we haven't really seen before. And I think Techie Toys did a great job on this. Pretty sure it's like the biggest prop that they've ever made. And when a leaked picture came out of this, I knew this one was going to be one of the best this year, and it definitely was. The movement's really good. The idea is really creepy and disturbing. Not one I'd get because I don't do props with like kids in them, but it's still really just scary. I also love the fog idea. I think they made great use of the fog. However, it should come with the fog machine for the price. I think the only flaw is I wish the clothing was made out of better material, but besides that, this guy is really just plain scary. At number 3, we have Peekaboo Clown. This is kind of the prop this year that some people just love and some people hate, and I definitely see where a lot of the criticism's from, but I like this. I think the phrases are good just because clowns are kind of meant to be corny, and so I think they work out with him. But also, I do wish the movement was a little bit less robotic. That's really my only complaint. But yeah, I think this guy's clothes look amazing. I love the eyes on it, and then the idea is just great. I think it works really good. I know I said that the robotic movement was my only complaint, but I actually forgot to say my main complaint on this one is that the hands do not cover the eyes unless you bend the things on them, the wires. But yeah, besides that, I think this guy's great, and there's a reason that he's in my top 3. And then number 2 spot, we have Krampus. This was probably the most disappointing news of this year, that this guy was gonna be filler. But yeah, he's just really cool. Even though he was a lot smaller than I thought he was gonna be, I love the idea. Krampus is a great movie. I definitely recommend y'all watching it, and I think they did a great job on him. Not one I'm gonna be getting because of the price, but he's definitely really cool, and he's really close to my number 1 spot. So yeah, just they did an amazing job on him, and I'm really glad that Spirit's starting to carry more good quality licensed props. But at the number 1 spot, probably the biggest surprise on this list, and in my opinion, one of the most underrated Spirit Halloween props ever created. And this one, it seems like a ton of people forgot about it, partially due to it being a filler prop, which I'm really surprised about, because I thought this would be like one of the most popular ones of the year. But anyway, at number 1 is Little Daisy and the Maestro. I'm so happy that we finally got like a Puppet Master prop, and I think they did a great job on this one. The clothes are great, the face looks really good, and in person the mouth is really noticeable too. I also think they did a good job on the kid that is like the puppet. Even though I'm not a fan of Halloween props with kids in them, I still do really like this guy. And yeah, this is just an amazing year, and I think if I had to pick one, even though my top 4 is pretty much all equal, this would be my number 1. Really disappointing he's filler because not everyone's going to get to see him, but luckily my store did set him up, so I got to see him. And yeah, just really good. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this. And yeah, thanks for watching, and bye.